talk about feeling the pressure, and especially when you're going against a team where it looks that good. Perfect on defense, ridiculous KD, and 40% for offense. If they're making offense close to 50-50, I mean, truly, they are godlike on this map.
Well, surely, if you're a betting folk, I know we've seen some insane bets go down this week in the Call of Duty world.
Yes, we have.
You've been looking forward to an LA Thieves 3-0 here, but we'll see what happens, man. Atlanta FaZe, never count them out. One team we've seen make it time and time again. Atlanta FaZe, second, third. Another second place. It's time to hit the afterburners, boys.
And look, it is a tough thing to say for Atlanta that they need their SMG duo, Simp and Abizi, to turn up on a map like Gavutu.
Have we ever said that?
These are the guys that have been suffering so far in this series, in this matchup against LA. I mean, again, Celium literally from the opening break of map one was frying. And since like that third hill, Atlanta have had almost no success. And well, you can see these guys are frustrated. You know, it is not a fun spot to be in. You can feel it sort of like creeping up again. At second place, that bullseye on your back is just growing by the map.
Coach Crowder there. Final words of advice to the boys of Atlanta FaZe. They'll need it now going into control. J-Cap on the other side, the coach of the LA Thieves. We know Shane's backstage as well. What a turnaround for the entire organization here in the Vanguard season. They win Major 4, they find themselves in the grand finals here. Could they go back-to-back? We will see. But over to Gavutu now we go. Control our third game mode here in the Call of Duty League. There are 2 zones, capture them to completion to win the round, or eliminate your enemies. They're 30 lives. Here we go.
And you just need to find a way, if you are Atlanta, to have success on offense. You can't afford to get spawn trapped. You can't afford to not capture A. I mean, you have to do at least the league average, or you're going to feel the wrath of the LA Thieves on Gavutu. And it'll be Atlanta on the attack first. No funny business here, going straight towards A.
Flying in under a hail of gunfire, though. They get on the point, they stop the clock for a moment, but immediately they're met by Envoy as Dylan Adam has picked up 3 in a row, looking to take care of the entire squad, and he's done it. That's an incredible opener.
Envoy versus FaZe, who wins? Turns out it's the Prince. Already Atlanta FaZe stuck in your spawn. You can't afford to have a bad opening break, and well, here they are.
Whoa!
Getting picks apart.
No way.
1 by 1. And if he gets the glide on his first life, what a dagger.
My goodness. One more kill zone he needs. 45 seconds on the round as well, though. So LA Thieves running these defensive rounds exactly as you like. However, over towards the B zone we now go. Octane's going to be the lone man out trying to hold them back. Here comes FaZe. Can he slow the tide? He nearly does, but they get on the point for a brief second. 33 seconds and ticking. This ain't good for Atlanta.
He got out, though. That is an incredible moment for Envoy just to be the speed demon to get away, because, again, he has 1 more kill. That is all he needs. And he's got whatever gun he wants to take care of business. And Simp the guy for the chow. You can't beat it to him. And Simp backs him down, and you see Atlanta moves over towards A. They have a little bit of an opening.
Well, I've been excited about the potential for streaks. Now you've got 1 segment captured towards A now for Atlanta FaZe. Oh boy, there it is. 7 in a row. Gets himself streaks brought down at the last second, but that's fine. The damage is already done. And that last kill there from Octane, that opens the clock up once again. Here we go, flying forward. Atlanta FaZe need to get themselves in towards A. 10 seconds of counting. In they go. Kenny's got the doors covered. Top side all sweet. Shots are there. Damage dealt. There's no one home. No one on the point. No chance. There we go. And that's the round. LA Thieves open up a can of whoop ass on Gavutu.
I mean, just what a way to punch him in the mouth. Envoy already a glide bomb, a nearly perfect first round. Only a single tick given away. And I mean, again, they have won 40% of their offensive rounds. And if you got a glide bomb, well, this team can make a little bit of magic happen. Already such a difficult spot for Atlanta to be in. Run it up indeed.
Octane's on a 5 spree, looking to potentially get streaks as well. Envoy's 7-1 start. That is unreal. Abizi's causing problems to the inside of the boat. Whew, there it is, number 6 for Sam LaRue.
And what's better than 1 glide bomb? Get that second as well. He can be posted up for the longest time. If you're on offense, you will take just the extra kill streak in the back pocket. And I think Octane just waiting for a little bit of that bait.
Here comes ring control. Envoy's going to get cut down. Wait for the bait, though. Still going to get the streaks. Here comes a BZ. Beats him. Gets it to him once again.
That's 3.
Unreal now. We've got numbers. We've got time. We've got the opportunity to capture the A zone as well. 2 sets of streaks to play with. LA Thieves in the driver's seat.
I mean, Atlanta just getting jumpy. They go and feed him the kill streak. Now you have 2 glides to deal with, and you lose that map control. And now you're getting shot in the back. You're already down on ticks. And this spiral just continues. A should be secured unless Sim can get there quick enough, and maybe he wins the gunfight, but that is A on lock. LADs, you get 2 glide bombs to try to win this round.
With the A zone being captured there, 3 segments in the bag, you get an additional minute of game time to play with in the round. There's only 1 life separating these 2 teams right now. Envoy, nice kill. Still working towards it. Maybe another set of streaks, you never know.
They know Arcides is behind, so yeah, Envoy gonna turn. Times it out perfectly. Doesn't win the gunfight though, so couple big ones coming through from Atlanta, and they at least shut down the flank that was coming through as well. So that first play opportunity, no success. A BZ posted on the far side of the map, and you at least have that map control. Ring on lock, Atlanta FaZe with the nice spread. And I'd say they'd like to be able to burn a glide if they can, but it's not up to them in this situation. It's about how LA Thieves want to play this game.
LA Thieves slowly but surely marching their way up the beach. 1 man at a time. Trades are there. Kenny ends the cycle. Sim, though, puts him right back to square one. Whoa, a big one from Sim. That's a huge win. A lot of map pressure now as FaZe move forward.
Yeah, 45 seconds left. You are back pinned in your spawn. This is looking like a solid round outside of giving away the glide, as we are just trying to do our due diligence to end this round. And I mean, we talked about how it's the Tears that need to pick things up. Not the easiest map to make things happen, but 12 and 7 from Abizi. Sim just had a couple nice ones. Make sure you secure the defense towards the end, keep things controlled, and take a big breath. Get ready for that next round.
The 2-2 split here as they're holding back the Thieves. LA Thieves unable to get out of spawn. Sim, magnificent shots at range, a force free for him. Pinning him down. And they are eating lead right now. The final 5 seconds on the round. There is absolutely no hope in hell LA Thieves can get out of this one. What a magnificent bounce back, Atlanta FaZe.
And Simp ended that round on a 5 spree, so 2 away from the glide. But if you're Atlanta, if there is ever a time to pull out some cheeky B opening break to make moves, you have 2 separate glide bombs that you have to get burned from the other side. You're already down on ticks. You might end up on offense for round 5 if you get there. You got to start pushing the pace on this map, and nothing creative just yet. They're going towards A, but no success last time. They got to get Sim this glide.
Can Sim get the glide? Push that pace. Arcides pushing the feed with that nade over the top. Abisi joins him with the feed as well. And okay, slow and steady. Kenny's, oh man, he can possibly catch him here. Big tags, finds his boys at the stairs, just lying down, capturing A. It's a fast hit right off the rip. Massive win from Kenny. Can Abisi get him? Yeah, it's a 5 for Abisi. Woo! Nearly gets number 6, but A should be captured unless they can take care of Cell.
I don't know about should yet. No, Envoy is making moves, and the angle from Envoy and the headshot on point. And now you're back to your spawn. You got a gunfight over towards Ring. Kenny is on the hunt. He gets dropped, and hey, Sim might get traded, but you're just trying to alleviate that pressure on the map. But I don't know if that's enough. Atlanta FaZe, they look like they are stuck again.
Thieves not giving them a single option. Less than a minute now to go. Octane still controlling that top boat side. Not going to let this spot go whatsoever. 50 seconds now remaining. It's a 3-man hit from FaZe. An opening now, they've got it. Forward they go. Can Kenny soften them up before they get to the point? That's the mission objective now. Send in the rest of the team. Try to cover it. He's doing a great job. 2 spree for Kenny. Straight into the point we now go. Here comes Sim. Caught sliding, caught unaware. Arcides on the trades, and back and forth we go on the point.
I mean, Atlanta, they're desperate for these gunfights. They are desperate to be able to capture this A point, and every time they get near, they get cut down along the way. Abizi, hey, doesn't get traded, at least not for this second, but still, 22 seconds left on the clock. They can't capture this A point.
Can't even get close now. Arcides the only man there. Watch that timer. 15 seconds. They need 1 segment to get an additional minute of play. Whew. Close win. On the point we now go. 13 seconds and holding. Can't catch the feed out. Octane pounces back up. Here comes Kenny. Here comes Kenny. No way. Point secured. 1 more minute on the clock.
You will take that. And again, you're down on lives, but you want to push the pace. This is the moment to try and burn a glide bomb. You got players on the flank, players coming through the second cut. Win a couple gunfights. Start making moves.
Easy on the flank. Can he open up something? Need to move a little faster. Turn and burn. Here comes Kenny, but he's got the right timing. He's got the right idea, and he's got the gunny. It's 2 for a BZ. Now you're on the point. Atlanta FaZe, this could be the turnaround.
This is a couple kills in a row. You don't have ring, but you get bodies on the point. You got a BZ in your spawn, and it forces glide bomb number 1.
Glide bomb 1 out. That's got Varsity's name written all over it. You clean the point out, you take care of a BZ. Now you've only got 2 members of FaZe left to deal with for the LA Thieves.
And that take nearly secured as well, so they're actually trying to decap this if they can, and Atlanta just needs to touch it for a bit more of a moment, but they can't get it. They lose the control. So that's a small victory of dishing out the glide. But obviously, there's still one more.
There's 25 seconds left. There's the opportunity for one more decent hit, but you need 4 down. You have to go big, Atlanta. This has got to be a clean, decisive push. And right now, they're getting things going. Arstees with the first. Will they account for Kenny and Draza deep? No. Draza gets his. Envoy's on the board as well, and it's just starting to rattle out. It's starting to rattle out. There's no way. They can't get close.
Last ditch effort. Oh my God.
No, it's done. It's done.
Yep.
Throw in the towel. This round is over.
I mean, how many nade kills from LA Thieves are we going to see? So many times where there's the smallest of windows, it explodes in their face. And I mean, again, a small victory there for Atlanta. You at least burn a single glide, but you still have another one to deal with, and got to make sure you get a dominant round on defense. They are technically up by a tick, but obviously, you know how successful LA are. Maybe off the opening break, if FaZe can take it to them and shut them down right from the get-go, that could be their path.
Map point, LA Thieves. Atlanta FaZe just have to hold on. We're going to force that final round, and I do believe LA Thieves have the advantage when it comes to segments, so they will be getting defense in that final round. FaZe, you've got to go big.
Well, already out to the point, couple kills going their way, and still all that pressure towards the boat. So it's one of those moments for the opening break where FaZe really putting the emphasis on trying to go for these flanks, but if that opens up the boat, I mean, this is power positions. This is Draza in his home, and good reads on the flank, big wins up top, and maybe RCD is that next in line. He falls out, the next tick is in, and now I think LA Thieves have truly made sure they get the defense at the very least.
At the very least. Now it's secured. Draza's in, Kenny's in, father and son duo, they are running it here. There's a few moments left, they're going to capture A, and it's going to be 2 minutes and 14 seconds to run around Gavutu. For one last time in control, here in the Vanguard season, and Envoy is having a great time.
And hey, they can use the glide bomb on the attack as well. They got a little bit of ring control. They got Kenny looking to make that play. It's all about those angles, though, and Celt knows it to a T. Shuts him down, and look at FaZe right back inside a ring, pouncing. Both of those tears in their new home.
FaZe now, mission objective, hold the line. Do not let the LA Thieves through. Sim, king of the ring now. He's going to lock this position down as long as he can. That is smooth moves and a great aim. Here come the LA Thieves. They need to take him out of this power position. Easier said than done. You're on the point, though.
Yeah, Josh is being cheeky, but he's also completely by himself with no real support. And there you go. The nade is in to take him down. The gunfight's though from the front, but through the back, it is a flank. LA Thieves getting picked apart. The man on ring by himself, and looks like FaZe, they have kept that stranglehold on this map. Oh my. Cross is covered. Just keep getting these trades. Envoy the next one to fall. Efficient work from Atlanta.
FaZe hold it again. 14 lives remaining for the LA Thieves. As Atlanta FaZe sitting at 17, they've got a little bit more to work with here. It's been a costly push, that last one towards B. Now all through both sides, here come the Thieves. Ow, ow, ow.
It's painful. Put a Band-Aid on it. Octane will be right back in the mix. And now you have Kenny. Maybe the opening to try to work the flank as well. And every time he comes back here, it's Selling that he deals with, and the Snakes on point.
Nails it. One more hit to deal with, though. Can Celt spot him? No. Draza wins the fight. 24 HP. Can Arstees get there in time just to stop him from regenning and keeping this play alive? My God, Draza keeps it going. All now comes down to Sim, back at ring once again.
And we have seen Draza in these moments when he's in the back making the game-winning plays. He's looking for the next one, but can't get it done. And you see the kills all over the map. Atlanta FaZe, nice and secure. They win the defense. That's only good enough to go to that round 5.
Yeah, Celt's gonna go, whoa! No, I was gonna say he's gonna go big here, but 12 seconds to go. No way you make it across the way. A long march across the dune. Kenny's gonna find kill after kill. 5 lives remaining for the LA Thieves. They could lose it here potentially, but we will go to a final round. One final round on Gavutu. And here we go.
And on Gavutu, at the very start of the year through stage one, it was, 75-25 on defense. Over time, though, teams on defense have locked it down. I mean, we're talking 10% chance of winning these rounds on offense. It is incredibly difficult to make it happen. And even more of a problem for Atlanta, also have another glide they have to deal with. It would take a miracle for these guys to win this round.
Final round. LA Thieves get defense. They've won them all so far. Can we see something special from FaZe? They're already capturing A. It's a one-man stack. Simp, the job is all on his shoulders. He hold him down, takes care of Octane. Great work. More of the members of the Thieves now charging forward. Can Abizi slow the stem of reinforcements? He might be able to do even better than that.
And this guy's out of ring. Oh, I don't know if Kenny was intentionally falling down towards the beach or whether he was looking for the trade, but now Abizi able to make moves. I mean, this has been the cleanest A capture Atlanta has had. And now he's inside your base. Abizi, 27 kills, trying to be the problem.
He's certainly a problem. His objective now is just to run in and out of the lines of the LA Thieves, cause as much discord as possible. He's doing a great job now. Unfortunate timing, the spawn is still alive. Slight life lead to Atlanta FaZe. They have still got eyes on B.
And out, well, yeah, there he goes. RCD's trying to be the guy to work on the flank. Sim trying to go up towards ring, and LA Thieves in full control. The deep map spread. Octane has found a corner. And there is just no openings on this map. I mean, look at the red arrows, just in full control.
They're lined up. Set up for the hold.
You can do it too, FaZe off.
He's holding it down. Here come the reinforcements, though. Ringside. That's where Draz is now going to be the next line of defense for the LA Thieves. FaZe trying to battle out of their spawn as best they can. They have still got plenty of time, but now the life count is starting to burn out.
Beams as well from Envoy, tagged up by the nade, but this is another 5 spree, and there's just no map control, man. FaZe are looking for some sort of a clean 4 down, but the positioning right now from LA, it is the deepest map spread, but now they've actually given up ring. But the guy who's away from the action, he's got the glide, and he's on a 6 spree in the meantime.
Get it? Doesn't need it. He managed to catch one. There's a trap on the inside, though. As FaZe are still alive and kicking on ringside. Can Draza take care of anyone? Here comes the opening shots. He's tagged up, backed up, ring around a Rosie! A pocket full of Posey! A tissue. And Sip Man stands up. Keeping it going. 1 minute now remaining.
Well,
FaZe, they've got the angles, they've got the numbers, they can still make this happen.
And they burn the glide, so now they're making the moves. A couple kills traded, but they don't get the next, and Thieves shut them down on that next approach. 44 seconds. You get one more good try if you are Atlanta. They got a long way to go.
Kenny hunting down this last player ring. Here come FaZe. They're in. Kills are good. Draws are now low beach side. He could go big. No, he's been cleaned up. FaZe have flown. They're flying onto the point. Now it's a stack. 2 players on. 30 seconds on the timer. Octane wins a big one. Over to Abizi now. Last man trying to hold it down here in the sands of Gavutu. As Arstes backs him up. Nades, stuns, you name it. It's all coming in. They haven't got the first segment yet. Kenny on the flank. Kenny on the flank. Kenny! Cleans him up. The fight's still going. But Kenneth Williams again. He may have just won them the game.
It's the MVP, the only man right now for FaZe that can find the opening, but every cross is covered. He's looking for the angle, but Envoy's got it on lock.
No way, he can't get close. They said at the start of the year, don't chalice on Gavutu, but wait, it's not done yet. Arstes Abizi stacking it up, first segment gone. This is not over. There's 2.9 seconds. Here comes the final hit. LA Thieves gotta go. Draza, kills are there. Time's still ticking. Can Draza do it with the pistol? No! Somehow Abizi stays alive, and now he's flying out. What is the match? What was that? What did we just see? LA Thieves take the lead 3-0. The final round, what just happened?
Already in a pressure cooker, and the heat gets cranked up that much higher.
Wait a minute.
Atlanta feeling it now. I mean, Abizi, the hill's contested. He doesn't know where he's getting chowed from. He's got nades landing at his feet from every direction and forced to make some sort of a move. That was a ridiculous attempt by Atlanta. I mean, every single cross kill seemed like it was in for LA. Octane is popping massive pieces when Atlanta's trying to keep that pressure. And and they truly pushed the pace, but not good enough in the end. I mean, Envoy on a map like this for the final time, we see Gavutu. I mean, he just outdamaged Celium, the MVP, on a map like this, literally right from the opening break. Envoy was a monster and had the glide bomb towards the tail end, at least midway through that final round, to try to keep things secure.
We've got to replay the final few moments. And I tell you what, man, I mean, the life count was one thing, the game clock is another. Kenny with an unbelievable set of kills, again, just winning these fights for his team. It could have come down to a hero chance, but nerves are kicking in, man. The clock is ticking, the doomsday clock for FaZe here at Champs. They're down 3 maps, and I think this final play from aBeZy, man, I mean, it's got to be nerves, right?
I don't think it's nerves. I'm assuming he's going to be like just tagged up and weak in one shot. I mean, even here, half HP, the nade's already raining through. But once RC's like, somehow actually connects with the 3, that's when you think it's going to be enough. I mean, the second tick nearly gets completed, excuse me, the third one does.
Oh,
but it's just 2 players fall. I mean, getting tagged up through the wall, and I don't even know. He's just waiting for the chow to come in through every angle. Maybe an auto mantle, actually?
Yeah,
I don't even know. Maybe when he sees it contested, he thinks he has to jump out and just do something obscene. But if he's the lone man on point, he's going to die.
Yeah, it's so hard, man. I mean, he had 2 players to deal with. He gets wrong. So unfortunate for FaZe, but for Thieves, there's nothing unfortunate about it. The closest map we've seen so far in this grand finals. We say goodbye to Gavutu here in the Vanguard season. We say hello to Tuscan Hardpoint coming up next. As that was one hell of a control, man. I mean, you're going to be kicking yourself if you're Atlanta FaZe, but hey, plenty of time still in this grand final to make that comeback.
And look, the Tuscan Hardpoint throughout stage 4, LA Thieves and Atlanta have matched up against each other quite a few times. Tuscan Hardpoint is one of the good maps for Atlanta. They're 3-1 against LA. I know those P5 to P1 rotations are terrifying for Atlanta fans, but still in the head-to-head, they're on point. They're happy to see a Bocage, a map that is not Berlin and not Gavutu. But I think for LA Thieves, they already have a 3-map advantage. They got double bird towards the end as well, on top of all the other options they have. I mean, we could have said this going in, but for fear of jinxing, but without question, at this point, it is now LA Thieves series to lose.
Well, you heard it here first. LA Thieves series to lose. We'll see what happens after this quick break. When we come back, Tuscan Hardpoint, as this grand finals of the 2022 season continues. Don't go too far. This is the CDL. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Hope your phone's been put down for a brief moment as you scan that QR code and found out about all the goodies. So MW2 on its way up for what feels like, you know, a couple of weeks, but it's definitely not. But again, next event, all good things Warzone, all good things COD Mobile, Modern Warfare 2, all sorts of cool information. Charles can't wait to find out. But until then, we still have the LA Thieves taking on Atlanta FaZe here in this grand finals, and we're almost ready to get in the Tuscan Hardpoint, mate. As far as the hardpoints go, Chance, I mean, this is obviously a slightly better map for Atlanta FaZe, but how are you leaning?
Well, look, LA have now won 6 maps in a row against Atlanta. The last one they lost was a Tuscan Hardpoint, but I'm just thinking this is like all of the storylines coalescing right now for this LA Thieves squad, right? You had all these questions about the team. Why is Kenny like not running an SMG? Well, finally we get our answer towards the second half of the year. The number of times we're thinking JCat might make a roster change, they've held on, and they're looking to go back-to-back. You have Octane, who is now frying throughout this entire tournament. Envoy's dropping bombs as well. I mean, Draza, we can't say any of his catchphrases, but you know he is loving this moment. And if you're Atlanta FaZe, you have fallen short in the grand finals in Vanguard so many times, and you are down 3-0. This is one of the only maps where you think you have a clear-cut advantage. They need to win this opening break.
There we go. Opening breaks, once again, incredibly important. So far, so good for the LA Thieves. We're going to get the contest now on the point. And it's a BZ up front. Oh, Sim joins him as well. That's a big two. 4 spree now for Sim.
And quite literally the perfect start. They are on the technical bad side. You get the nades out. You get Sim to start out 5 and make it 6-0. No glide, but this is everything you want out of the first hill for Atlanta.
No glide, no problem. Time going their way for now. Sim with the flank, trying to just clean up as many members of the Thieves as he can. Tuscan has been the site of many an exciting comeback and incredible moments here in the Champs alone. No doubt this one's going to deliver too, but for now, it's Atlanta FaZe firmly in control. B2 coming up now, bottom right-hand side of the minimap. We're going over there now.
Dropping on his belly and picking up the 2. I mean, honestly, for how bad the opening break was, LA able to stabilize. They flip the spawns. They get that rotation over towards B2. So that is making the best of a very bad situation. But the Tiny Terrors heating up in the feed. Problems to solve. And already the B2, it's been lost. Kenny's winning gunfights, but not by the hill. That's where Atlanta FaZe had posted up.
Gotta make their way over towards the bottom side of the hill now. Drives are finding them kills. Putting in the work. Envoy's now managed to get in. Oh no, Sim cuts him down. Almost the opportunity for the break there. Here comes Octane. Guns are up. BZ takes care of 1. Trades are great. Oh, Sim wins another 30 seconds on this hill and barely any time grabbed by either team.
Well, I mean, hey, the final 30 seconds, though, will be a great chunk of time for Atlanta to be able to get in. We talk about how clean the nades are, and there you go, another example. But it's not looking on the mini-map like it will be enough. Octane's gonna get caught. Another clean 3 in the feed in Atlanta. Little bit close to perfection on P2. Admittedly, Envoy's picking up a 2-piece as well, trying to get the ball rolling.
Howdy.
We saw it on the gap. Slow start from LA. Once they had a solid rotation, they never looked back. Well, here we go. They're posted up at Fountain first.
Fountain, next hard point up. Envoy's 4 spree continues. Great kills. Now, the first man in for FaZe can be a BZ. Can he get a little bit closer? No, Draz and Sim. Another fight goes down. Over to Cell now. Big win up top. Envoy's on a 5, and he's cleaning house, cleaning everything up. Looking to get himself some streaks now as well. But the hard point has been dealt with for a moment. Envoy's now to the front line.
Yeah, they don't have fire control either, so this is a very tough spot to hold the hill from, and Atlanta wastes no time.
Oh my God.
Ringing through, a BZ flying forward, and they get the break, and now they're reading these spawns as well. All 4 players in the back.
From the back now, you have to fight your way, try to get anything towards this hard point. 20 seconds remaining on it. You also have to worry about rotation. Looking for these opening gunfights. Kenny's in, wins a big one. His Sundraza backs him up, and it's obtaining the kill feed as well. Now, all over to Envoy now for the LA Thieves to traverse, cross map, and get himself to the bottom side of church. That's where FaZe are. That's the next hard point.
And I don't know if he's going to try to take the long route or if he's going to try to hit through the middle, but right now his teammates nowhere near, slowly creeping their way through the middle of the map, and you wait too long, Abizi is flanking.
He's on the move, slow but sure. Here he goes. Gets his first. Bottom side of church now wide open. Kenny's in. Nades are there. Kenny finds a second, and already
oh my God.
The crusade continues as Kylo Ken, he is cutting his way through him right now.
I mean, they just walked straight through. It wasn't even a good start because Abizi was making the play, but it is a cakewalk into church. Outer angles covered, and Kenny on a 4.
Come on, Straza! Kills all over the place, pushing pressure! Disgusting work now as the LA Thieves look to take the lead. Let's go for a listen in.
Top last. Stay down short. Go new. I'm going with you. P1 Sam. That's fine. He's hitting ult, bro. He's gonna go P1 to ult.
Yeah.
Sam, I'm gonna help ult. I'm gonna help ult, guys.
I'm in time. You need me?
I help you.
Double. Alex front. Chris is old. Alec is front. Go map. Alex should be low well. He's on the stairs. Weak. They're gonna be closed down. Oh
my God! I need this. I'm holding maps. I'm blue bar. I don't see any top blue bar.
Got to get out of that list before Drowser gets any more kills. God damn!
Does it get any better when your only call out is, oh my God, they have taken over. Drowser on a 5, double positive. Finally gets shut down, and finally Atlanta FaZe can breathe inside of the hard point. Final 20 seconds, and that dreaded P5 to P1. Well, this one might be looking sweet. Atlanta, all the time in the world to try to break this one down.
This is not over yet. Excited as we're all getting. FaZe are mounting the comeback. Rotation now underway. BZ will be the man of the moment for his team. Giving him spawns a little bit closer to the hill. He wants to get to that right-hand side, though. Here comes the point.
And it's the flank getting set up and taking their time. Atlanta trying to clear through the middle of the map, and all things covered. But LA, that's the good start on the hold. That is the better finish. Octane with 2, Envoy with 2. Doesn't get better than that.
It simply doesn't. It's written in the stars. Tuscan is going to go the way of the Thieves, surely, as they are absolutely ripping Atlanta here. Octane on a 5. Octane looking for any more, as Celium's managed to get his way forward to a spot that he made his own. They call it the Celium, for God's sake. Will he be able to rip him off here? Draza, he and Octane holding him back, keeping the time flowing.
I mean, hey, he doesn't have to over-challenge. It is Celium that's forced to push in, but Celium being patient and finally trying to move, and hey, he just ends up getting traded out. Now, that is clean work for Atlanta, at least for that scrap time, but on the rotation, nobody puts Baby in a corner, but RC's left himself there, again towards P2. Atlanta, it is a hill where they've had success, and it's a hill where they need to try to lock it down.
Slowly but surely now across the map we go. Octane, the first man in for the LA Thieves, going to be Kenny on the pinch now. Sim has to deal with Kenny. Dealt with. Front line, Octane. RC's only gets 1, but the trade's now down. Abizi's going to spawn church side, fly forward, fly in there, clean the hill, all down. Good for FaZe.
And now Abizi gets to take it route. He can be the roaming slayer, and he can apply that pressure. Atlanta FaZe looking clean. Now you're trying to force your way through P5, but Abizi's there, 2 steps ahead. There's the next drop. The Tears cranking things up on P2.
Keeps finding those sweet kills. Time now ticking away once again for Atlanta FaZe. They are mounting this comeback. Let's go for a listen in. Atlanta FaZe.
Could be arch.
Behind the arch. Hit him. There's 2 ult.
Kenny dead.
One more ult.
He's pocket. One shot from Nate. Tag him right here. Make sure we got to play together. Right? No. Yo, make sure we're going together right here. Do you see?
Trying to get top. One stairs. He flipped out. He's going middle. On you.
Kenny, one shot, push up. Kenny goes P5, guys, get filled. That's one broken.
Heal running down, dead. I'm needing time.
There's gonna be a guy.
The first time they didn't go together, the second time they did and got chopped down. Not able to get the trades, and well, Abizi now trying to do it himself, but it is LA with the teamwork, LA with the trade.
Fountain Hill all theirs. Celium now through rooftop. Catches out a flying Octane. Sim's getting kills as well. Breaks good. One more play left to deal with is Draza. He's in the wine barrels. He's in there. He's fighting his way out. He only gets 1. Is that enough time though? 4 FaZe to set up. They have to now weather the storm and handle the Thieves, and they're getting it done. Big holds. Great time now. Still in the hands of Atlanta.
I mean, still though, these final 15 seconds, LA Thieves, they're going to go over the top to try to take that away. And again, for the final 15 seconds, that is a very important swing. They'll have a sizable lead going into church, and last time for LA Thieves, it was a cakewalk to the point.
Sim tags are in, gets out with his life. Will he be able to defend the faith? As here come the Thieves. 2 to the front door. Nate spots now from above, from the heavens, as the LA Thieves here in the City of Angels. They are slowly but surely being eaten alive by those little devils.
And so much better this time. The nades picking you apart. You're feeling the pressure on church, but you bounce back. You stabilize. And we are here to RC's in the comms early. He was saying, hey, we're going to have a tied game. Well, now what he's going to be saying is we might have the lead.
Potential for the lead here. 30 seconds, bottom side of church. Still trying to make his way in. A force free. Catches out Envoy's cheeks. Draws is up next. Here comes the hit. Oh, so these gets absolutely annihilated by Draza. Kenny with a trade. Not the way he wanted it to go. Time still now ticking in favor of Atlanta. There's a short contest chance, but it's still anyone's point.
And look, man, we already know how this game ends. It is P5 to P1. Atlanta FaZe has struggled, but Celium is on a 5. If you get a glide, it makes that rotation so much easier.
Here we go. P5. Thieves have got control. Celium looking for the break. Red dots all over the minimap. Try to bait anything out, try to get a kill. He's sending his teammates in down low as well. Here we go. RC's the first man through, and he's going to get dropped. Looking to get streaks for Cell. 1 more is all he needs. Oh my good God. Time still ticking, those Thieves with the lead.
He is playing so hard to get this streak. He's waiting for the bait to come through, but right now, you're just losing all of this hill time. At least he gets the glide, but look at that. 4 down for LA. They're just going to win it here.
They're going to win it here, baby! It's a 6 for Envoy. Hold my beer, he says. And he's lined up. Here comes FaZe. Here comes FaZe. He catches 1. Next up's going to be Draza. Draza guns 1. Over to the point we fly. Time ticking. FaZe down. FaZe down. The Tyrants of Tuscan once again steal another big win. And with that hardpoint victory now, the Los Angeles Thieves are on championship point.
And Cell haters are going to be out in full force.
Oh, man.
That play towards the end.
Oh, no.
All of that emphasis to try to get the glide. No openings on the map. No P5 to P1. LA Thieves turned that into a money hill and shut them down. I mean, 4 maps up, 4 maps down. Right now, LA, they are on cruise control at champs in a grand finals. This is their year.
This is nearly perfection from the LA Thieves. Nobody saw this. Nobody saw a 4-0 start. Atlanta FaZe, we've seen one comeback like this before. One, the Minnesota Miracle. And it feels like a lifetime ago. Do Atlanta FaZe have the resolve, man? Do they have what it takes to pull this back, Chance? Because this is it. This is their season in a single map.
This, to me, is looking like revenge. I mean, the number of players on LA across the board that have been eliminated at champs by different players of FaZe. For Kenny and Octane back in Black Ops 4, losing to the Terrors and RCDs. Envoy's gotten bullied out by them in MW. The Terrors have run the show for years. But Thieves, they want that revenge. And at this point, 4-0 up, they can taste it.
This is it. You are one map away from the first championship rings Octane, Drasa, Kenny, and Envoy will have seen on their hands. That championship. Sitting in the 100 Thieves office here in Los Angeles in front of a home crowd. One more map is all they need. And for Atlanta FaZe, for the love of God, it's a Bocage search and destroy. You cannot live with another second place here in the season.
And I mean, this is a smoke show of a series too. I mean, the closest map was Givu too, but you still get defense for the round 5, like 3-2 never tells the full story. Pretty dominant in both the hard points of 6-2 and the S&D. I mean, this is just, it's absurd.
This is it. One more map is all the LA Thieves need. Gen Center is loving it. Wherever you're loving it at home as well. FaZe fans, this is it. Comeback has to start right now. Bocage, search and destroy. The next map here in the series. Potentially the final one. Will Atlanta FaZe find that magic something? Find their special sauce? The Dynasty team, we've called them. Can they pull it back right here, right now? Or do the LA Thieves run it all up? But let's find out after this break.
Nice!
The Call of Duty League is brought to you by TeamSpeak, the official communication partner of the Call of Duty League. And AimLab, official first-person training partner of the Call of Duty League. Unleash your potential.
Here in our grand finals and potentially the last one here in the 2022 season. As Atlanta FaZe have been completely stunned coming into this grand final. The LA Thieves are proving to be too much. However, miracle moments happen quite frankly all the time in this game, and the tournament has been filled with game 5 after game 5 after game 5. A chance, if not for a game 5, we might not be seeing the Thieves here.
It's just incredibly wild. I hope someone backstage was performing CPR on Atlanta, because there have been no signs of life for a year, where the competition is that tight. I mean, this is just, it's a thrashing.
It really is a thrashing so far. Not over yet though, because Search and Troy coming up before that. Oscar, play of the game, and it's the father-son duo. It's Kenny and Draza picking up nothing but 3 kills here on Gavutu.
And this was the only opportunity it has felt like this entire series where Atlanta, like, we're in the midst of actually winning a map and getting close, but I mean, it is Kenny picking them apart initially. It is Draza staying alive, biding his time, waiting for the reinforcements to come through to make that final push. And I don't know if that push towards the end is the one that broke Atlanta, but again, I mean, they have just gotten picked apart 4-0 right now, and 1 map away for all 4 players on that stage, their first ring.
This is an unbelievable performance out of the LA Thieves. They have come together so well as a team in the latter half of this season. No one saw this coming. No one.
I gotta say though, when I saw Kenny with the bandana walking out, I don't know, man. It seemed like that was just the old nod to back in the day. Bandana Kenny, it's different. But this is to the cage. I mean, FaZe certainly in hard point, a little bit less so in the S&D, but it's a new look. It's a different map. It is close quarters combat. And we remember the last time they played against LAT, it was a 6-0. So if there was any map Atlanta wanted to be on, it's Bokash.
This is a FaZe playground. A map this size, let the terrorists run amok. Draza bagged up heavily. We go into this search and destroy.
None of these walls are safe. You can get pieced up through all of them, but that is a couple nades going that direction. And you hear the explosions, but no connection. All 4 players alive.
They crack the door into Granny's, they're now inside the site. Sim. He's diligently checking these corners, but he's not going to find a whole lot here. Thieves have played this very tight, they've played this fast.
Look at the patience.
Hello. Wait a minute.
Look at
Wait a minute! How did he do that? How did Draza pull off 2? He picked apart both the terrorists. 2v1. What a round so far.
And you know Draza's challenge. I mean, literally sprinting at Celium, trying to run for his life, but he's going to fall, and just like the Berlin, it's RCD's in the 1v2.
30 seconds, though. He just has to hold him back. Oh, my God. The timing. Kenny's hit. Gunny's up. Kenny eviscerates him. A little bit of luck, a little bit of skill. All good times for LA Thieves.
From the kickoff classic, these guys were laughing and having fun. Even when things got tough, still having fun in a game like Vanguard. And here they are, worked on it the entire year. 5 more rounds, world champions.
5 more rounds. It's FaZe still come out so cold here on this championship Sunday. Comeback time has to start right here, right now. See how it goes now for the LA Thieves on defense. Eyes towards the middle of the map. Kenny eats a nade. That's fine for now. We're going towards A with the bomb for FaZe.
And every single time I see LA Thieves nading somebody, there's the follow-up. There was no follow-up on Kenny. That is just a nade wasted. Plenty of map control for LA. Clearly, FaZe are going to be working this A site and leave RC's back. But number four on. He's found the opening, found the flank, but Abizi reads him, shuts him down for the first blood.
Draza now on towards the site he goes. Surely FaZe make the move. All 3 of them going around the corner now. All 3 of them. Whoa, my word! Catches 1. Trades are good. It's all good for FaZe. 3v1. What can Octane do? Times this right. Here he goes. Sees a little bit ahead. That's that. Surely not. FaZe get the round.
In one of those moments, I mean, I don't know how Abizi does it. I guess you expect Envoy on the flank, but that is almost with zero intel, getting the timing perfect to shut Envoy down and get the first blood, get the conversion. FaZe down, but not out. Just such a long way to go.
1 round apiece here in Game 5. LA Thieves have to be feeling so comfortable right now. What a cushion they've built for themselves here in this championship match.
There's a pretty heavy stack over towards A on defense for Atlanta. I see automatons the whole way down, and hey, 4 automatons on the map for Atlanta. They're looking for the range gunfights, and the nade's coming through. Octane will be tagged up, and wait, Kenny will trade it himself.
3v3. Still keeping that play alive towards the A-bomb site. They've got options now as they make their way across maps. They've got spotted out. Damage dealt. Are you going to double back, though? That's the question. Drazen now trying to clear out grannies and make sure it's a safe site to plant.
Oh, this is perfect. It's perfect. He's behind too. It's free. It is absolutely free, but he does get traded. And they're thinking about it. No time wasted, straight on B.
No, 2v2. Straight on bomb site we go. Here we have it. Arstees with the opener. Selling around the corner. Easy reads. No problem. FaZe will take the lead.
FaZe are lucky for that one, for that round. Drazen takes a little bit more time to check all the corners. He might spot out Cell as well and at least get out with his life, but they get the trades and they get the snapper.
Don't forget, guys, enter for a chance to win the Rams VIP game day experience for the season kickoff. Don't worry, we're covered, don't worry. Rams.com/CDL.
Call of Duty timing at its finest. Sometimes it goes your way, sometimes it doesn't, and for FaZe, they need a little bit of that luck.
They certainly do. Facing a 2-1. Envoy yet to get on the board, as is Octane. He's had his fair share of donuts in the season. He doesn't want any more. Minute 20. It's a fly forward, and it's a hot round already. We're in. We are going for it. Draz is the man to get the plan started.
We'll see if this corner works from that side. On offense, it's a little bit different, but Abizi in the precarious position, and he gets some tags, no first blood. You got Kenny looking for an angle towards the middle of the map, but all these players just forced to run. Kenny looking for the chow. He's one shot. He's being hunted, taken care of, and the play has been made.
That's the teamwork for FaZe right there. Bomb plant towards B. They've got man advantage for now, but that could change real quick. Arstees stays alive. Sully is now in a sweet spot to get a few, but no Octane reads it.
They read him, but still 3v3 to get the map spread. Arstees is so far away from the action. Maybe to set the trap, so he's got to get this trade, but now he's in the 1v3. The first trade is in with 30 seconds left.
30 seconds on the clock. Arstees now has to play this perfectly. Here comes a hit. Finds one. Octane, the last man alive. Back and forth they go. It's a good old-fashioned 1v1.
He drew that kill cam so hard. Now Octane just going for the chase. And Arstees has the high ground, and he clutches the 1v3 when his team needs him the most. He delivers.
Daddy Alec, they've called him for the longest of times. The calm voice in the hot moments. And the man to rely on for the clutch.
And make no mistake, that is a massive round. One that nearly collapsed after they got the first blood. Now you got Arstees on a 4, and for the man that often is left in those situations, you love to see it when he delivers.
Nades up. Coordinated effort. Oh, what an angle from Kenny. First blood. Abizi with the fadeaway. Envoy straight inside. Sim, what a kill that was indeed. Tags all over the place. Draz is now looking to get himself into the fight.
And that's bomb down as well. So bomb down and bottom grandmas. It's going to take a long time to get to, and Octane barely able to get away, but I think Abizi maybe trying to pour on that pressure through the P2 side. Always willing to make moves.
He's not careful though, he's getting caught out. Octane, oh, a little tip of his cap just spotted there. He's going to back on up. FaZe pushing the pressure. Arstees catches himself another. A 5 spree now here in map 5.
There's the man advantage, and that bomb still yet to be collected. And Octane hoping a kill just falls into his lap, but Abizi, as soon as he gets the map control, he will kill that pace.
They're working it slowly. Time ticking. As Octane, every single step of the way, he has evaded FaZe. Can he do it again? Damage dealt. He's gone. Kenny makes it that bit more interesting now. This is a technical 1v3, but surely Abizi and Arstees don't let this happen. And another decisive round from FaZe. They sit at 4-1.
That's a big one. They are on cruise control now, and again, RCDs, I mean, literally from the start of the year, we saw it at a couple majors where the teammates start to struggle. He will be that guy. He will put the team on his back, and I mean, you are down 4-0. No better time than this. He's got the glide.
Couple more rounds, all you need for Atlanta FaZe to start building that momentum here in this grand finals. An offensive round now. Glide bomb extremely important here on a map like Bocage. Not a whole lot of places to hide. Selim's opening blood. Here we go, calling it straight in.
Oh, and they're gonna have all the intel. Octane's the man that's gonna get isolated. You know he hits the bottom tunnel, so you try to curve it, doesn't connect, but now number 5, you got Simp rotated over. Maybe just try to set up the trap, but FaZe don't get much off of this except for RC's on the flank, doing it all.
Whoa, here we go. Envoy finds one. Rat-tat-tat there with the MP40 ringing out across the inside of Granite. Bomb planted now. It's a 1v4. Can he get this one done? One man down, 3 to go. FaZe. Nerves of steel, 5-1, map point.
I talk about happy to be back on Bocage.
Yeah.
RCD's right now is just everything. You get the information off the glide and you just set up the trap on the player inside of the tunnel. He delivers, and Abizi able to collect 2 as well. And finally, some life from Atlanta FaZe. 5-1 lead.
Man, they jolted right back here. 8-2 for Astes. He's been running the show. Thieves now, offensive round. What can they do? A rip off 5 straight rounds. Just get the map win and get the tournament. It'd be amazing. See if they can get it.
It's the full send. Hey, just be aggressive. Try to 4-hit through the outside of the map and see if you can get the kills this way. Trades coming through. Simp back down at 20 HP. But a dangerous angle to Chow. They're going for it. They connect. LA Thieves with the man advantage.
Thieves are all in though. They can't back out now. They have to see this through. Kenny's there. Gunny's up. And they're just walking their way through him. FaZe have been ripped apart man by man. Astes now in the 1v3. 1v2. Fast hit, he's moving, 1v1. Envoy now, the last name on his hit list. Daddy Alec, what a bounce back from FaZe. Gotta be feeling good after that one, 6-1 on Bocage. LA Thieves had absolutely nothing. Another quick look at this 1v3.
I mean, that is just absolutely godlike. Perfect read, perfect aggression to take down Kenny, and then perfect patience to wait for the final kill to fall into your lap. 2 1v3s in one game, back against the wall. RCDs simply built different.
6-1. Yeah, as cool as you like. Doesn't matter. I mean, how down they are currently in the tournament. But that was a brilliant bounce back there from Atlanta FaZe, 6-1 of Bocage. They still tournament point, however, for the LA Thieves. But hey, you needed that. Sorely, sorely needed that here in the series.
And you truly can go back through the year and see any times Atlanta end up taking a loss, end up in the loser's bracket. Coming into the next day, RCDs often is that guy. And obviously, this is a very long run Atlanta would have to make. We got double burr. We already know how Draza feels about that, so there will be zero shortage of confidence on the LA side of that stage, but maybe just another Bocage S&D that I'm not too fond of.
11-2 for Astes there. That's 1,400 damage. Incredible work from him. 2 1v3 clutches. That's exactly what you need out of your team captain. Leading from the front indeed. 6-1. Got to be feeling great after that one. Now we roll as quickly as possible into that next map. For FaZe, it's momentum. It's keep it going. It's full in control.
Hey, yeah, well, it's double burr. You already know how difficult one of those is going to be. Berlin Hardpoint has been the auto veto for Atlanta FaZe just about this entire year. They've been playing a lot more at this tournament, so maybe they feel like they've been getting stronger, but now they are going to need it just to get the win. And on top of the number of problems that Atlanta had to deal with, even that Tuscan S&D, LA Thieves, the last 2 times they've played them, have just picked them apart. A 6-4 win, a 6-2 win. So this is the better half of the map set right now for LA. And they already are just one more map away from being world champions. They got to be feeling good on the stage.
Got to be feeling great indeed. We're going to go to a very quick commercial break, friends. This tournament ain't over just yet. We're going to now go to Bull in Control. The final time here in the 2022 season. Will the LA Thieves walk away with a dub? Or can Atlanta FaZe continue this historic comeback? We'll be right back. We are back here in our grand finals here of the 2022 Call of Duty League season. Vanguard has been full of it, man, absolutely full of it. We're going to take a quick look now at another exciting moment here, chance from our grand finals.
No shortage of 1v3s so far in this grand finals. Obviously, Arcades has collected two, and I mean, dominant fashion. Like, the ice is there, he's killing everybody, and while the one that Envoy had is a more typical one, where you have to be sneaky, you have to find that perfect timing towards the end, but this is a situation. It was somewhat of an awkward setup and play for LA in the post plants, where obviously Atlanta taking all of that time to try to clear everything out, gets the timing perfectly, pounces on the bomb, gets the kill, and clutches the 1 versus 3. I guess both of the S&Ds have been dominant for one side or the other, but there has been absolutely no shortage of the clutch factor.
That was your Game Fuel tactical play. LA Thieves fans certainly loving what they're seeing thus far. 4-1 is the score here in the grand finals. It's first to 5, so one more is all you need. Atlanta FaZe now prepared to go once again into Berlin. This time we're playing control. 2 zones, capture them, or eliminate your enemy's 30 lives. It's first to 3 rounds, and if the Thieves do it, they win the whole damn thing.
And I already know when we hear the comms from LA after this series, whatever directions it goes, when they're loading into Berlin, Draza is running his mouth. He is getting his team hyped, and understandably so. 11-5 on Berlin Control, including a win against Atlanta FaZe, a dominant 3-0 on this map. I mean, LA have been, what, the cleanest team in the game on defense. They will shut you down at either zone. Make no mistake, you drop the ball, you go down 4 lives once, they might just run you over. For Atlanta FaZe, working on a deep reverse sweep.
Here we go. It's only been done once before. Atlanta FaZe have really got to go bigger than they've ever been here on Berlin. Onto the A zone, we've already managed to hit. And the Thieves are committing. They're in. Here's the contest. Opening salvo of fire, and it's a good set of trades either way. Draza from the stairwell, taken care of. RCT's on the flank. There you go. All safe and sound, Atlanta FaZe.
Atlanta FaZe done their homework, knew what they needed to do off the opening break, read the flank coming through outer perfectly, and now plenty of pressure on the map. The timing. Perfect corner, and that does get traded out, but still plenty of pressure on defense. Draza, though, with clean reads. No flanks coming through.
LA Thieves flying towards that B zone now, slowly but surely capturing that. One segment down, it's a 2-man stack. Increases the pace at which the capture progresses. Closing sortie now. Draza shuffling around. Here comes the counterattack from FaZe.
They're trying to get their way through the top, and they're making moves. Trades are coming through. BZ on the flank, and at least able to take one. So B not quite secured. The final tick, there you go. It is through. The SMGs deliver. Minute and 45 to work with. That is plenty of time for LA.
20 lives, which Atlanta FaZe are doing their very best to whittle down now as the LA Thieves continue to throw themselves at that A zone. Slow things right down now in Berlin. Simwin's a big one on the inside. Pressure is on, pinch is there. FaZe still running the kill feed.
Draza finally at least clearing out the backside of the map, so you're trying to push up for the train control. Selim, though, is going to be going on a flank, so your opportunity to make moves. This might be the guy to shut you down, has eyes on Octane, and is going to be behind the entire team. His teammates are winning the gunfight. He does get traded, but at least for FaZe, you still have the train control, desperately trying to hold on.
Scary situation. You let Kenny get out as well, so Kenny's now on the move. Oh, he spotted Selim. Selim saw him, though. What a time that was with a wrap. Shots from Envoy as well. Can he catch any more from this position? Sop and FaZe up! Wow, what a win from a Beezy.
Oh, baby, 1 HP is all he needs. Too easy for him, and trying to get some of that momentum. He's on a 4 spree, by the way, so talk about the most important player that LA Thieves need to shut down. You get past him, you get that train control, you can make moves, but if not, you're getting picked apart.
And that's the teamwork right there from Atlanta FaZe. 17 lives to the 7 of LA Thieves. 25 seconds on the clock. Thieves have made it out. They're crossing over dockside now. As Atlanta FaZe, they are tightening their hands around them. Flying through mid-map now. LA Thieves looking for anything. Abizi still the terror on Berlin.
I mean, it might be spawn kills on both sides, though, because while Abizi's in the back, LA Thieves are making moves towards the point. You strayed too far away. It only takes one.
It only takes one. Kenny wins the fight. Oh, my God. The map man just turned on his head. Thieves are in. Thieves are on the point. First segment gone. Draza finds. Oh, no! But you're still getting the point captured. No one from FaZe. Arsees is in. FaZe win the round.
And I gotta say,
Nah, son.
that, honest to God, is looking like LA slowing down with the gunny just a little bit. Envoy, world star. Draza, world star. Admittedly, the second one was a lot closer, but those are gunfights that if you win, I mean, you pull off that miraculous round when you are down by lives, but not as on point as they once were. And Atlanta FaZe taking advantage of that fact. 1-0 lead, their turn to attack.
Berlin has been a far more sort of even map when it comes to who wins the attack and defending round. So, quite literally, friends, anything can happen. Atlanta FaZe now on offense. Kills were fantastic in that first time round. We're still on a 3 spree for Arsees.
Selling right now, basically just buying time for his teammates. He's roaming the outer portion of this map, all the action going down over towards B. So B's keeping the pressure on, train control, nothing slipping through, but obviously you'd see what direction Atlanta looking to go. And trying to clear out. 2 ticks of B through.
Those 2 safes captured. Big win from a BZ. Looking to close up the last one. FaZe, decisive work here on the B zone. Looking to add that extra minute. Kenny checks every possible avenue. Big win. Now the pressure on. You're still going to see that B zone captured, but trying to stop the sprees. That's the goal now.
And you obviously have Kenny. He gets free range just because Draza posted on the bottom side of the map. That's where FaZe never had that pressure. They weren't manipulating the spawns, and that's why you saw that opening. But LA trying to make sure they keep that door closed. Players roaming the outside of the map, and Arsees right now in the power position. Good luck with that gunfight.
2 from atop his perch.
Thieves.
Alex Anderson flying forward. Envoy, though, answers right back in the feed. For Atlanta FaZe now, trying to get out of your spawn is one thing. Draza is posted up. He's going to force those players to appear at the top side of the map when they respawn. A more difficult journey towards that zone.
And until they take care of Draza, the opening's never going to be there. Simp looking for him. He's coming from the top row, but Kenny there to help his duo. Wow. So you just have the bottom side of that map locked down, and Arsees can look for spawn kills, but it's not like that zone is open.
Oh yeah. Onto's now trying to stop the flow of reinforcements from Atlanta FaZe now into the fight. And there's Arsees in. Big win. Great teamwork once again from the LA Thieves. Atlanta FaZe are trickling 1 by 1, and these staggered hits are getting them nowhere.
You got to deal with Envoy. Yeah, all that time spent trying to go on the full flank, and you just die instantly. So much time wasted. And it is just too clean right now of a defensive setup. Atlanta, they have to take their time to try to break this down.
Time, 50 seconds is all they've got, and my good God. He finally breaks that curse. They've just not been able to get out of spawn, not been able to do a thing.
And again, because of Draza, they are just spawning so far away, and now he is running at you. You got a BZ, I mean, just spinning in circles, trying to look any direction to find these kills. But even where Draza start making moves, Octane, the funnel system, back in that bottom side spawn.
Oh my God.
I mean, there is just nowhere to go.
I was lip reading Draza there, and he didn't say anything nice. 22 seconds remaining. LA Thieves are in full control, 16-8. But Atlanta only need a few set of kills, and they could be in. This could be it. As Envoy now, trying to slow him down. Will Sim make the read here? This is an imperative moment. Find the kill, you're on the point. Envoy is about to go absolutely massive. Last man on the point, here comes the fight, it's Octane. The final 10 seconds, it is done. Atlanta FaZe, not enough. They could not contend with Envoy on Berlin.
It takes you a minute and a half to go for this setup just to get it broken down by a single flank.
Oh man.
Defense on point for LA Thieves.
Let's go.
As we have come to expect. You have Celium dishing out the damage. You got Arsees picking up pieces. But neither team able to get an offensive win. And LA Thieves, second chance to try to win that round.
1-1, here in control. Defense again for Atlanta FaZe. Now for the LA Thieves, you saw how close they came to winning that offensive round. Totally different looks this time, flying in towards A. How diddly doodly. BZ catches it, trades out immediately.
Danny's looking to make moves. He's by himself, though. I mean, he's got the AR coverage and the presence behind him, but no actual pressure on the map. In LA, they are trying to force this through A. They are looking for this clean 4 down to pound to BZ. Getting caught out towards mid. That's to their way. It's a flank coming through from Envoy.
So trying to make the play happen. Big win on the cell, flying to the point. Here we go, baby! A second. Oh my good, Kenny on the back line. No, can't get any more. You're still holding it down though. 25 to the 23. You've still got mans on point. Looking out for the flank. As the Atlanta FaZe fan out and now try to take care of this offensive tack. Sim through the front door. Octane stacking up. Cleans him up, no problem. Here comes the other half of the Terrors in the form of aBeZy. He finds at least one, but the capture is still on. Second segment gone.
And it's only 2 players for Atlanta. They are chalking this up, but Celium just gets traded. They are forced to rotate to B and pull off the impossible. Something that has only happened twice this year is the defensive win by defending the B zone. In Atlanta, oh boy, do they need it.
They need it now. They have 18 lives left. LA Thieves 22 to throw at B. They're going to take their time in D. Let's see what you are made of, FaZe. The kills keep going their way. That B zone smack bang in the middle of the map, that is their fortress. Thieves can't get close.
Well, they've got the top side of the map right now on lock. Hunting players down, keeping it secure. And they're getting all the kills, but I tell you, it is only a single moment that LA needs. And they will blow this offensive round wide out in the open. But if you keep this P2 control of aBeZy, this has to be his home.
We've never seen a setup like this here in Vanguard. Oh, aBeZy loses it. Envoy's in. He can potentially start the capture. Now you're going to start drawing the aggression of the defenders. As FaZe have got to move to take care of business. This is the Thieves' chance.
They're just looking for these kills. They're getting the intel, but Sim getting out of dodge.
They're in.
The pressure
They're
on
in.
the point. Envoy with the first strike. Octane, the next one is in.
They're in. They're stacking it up. There's 2 of them inside the point now. Those zones are going to disappear. Kenny with 1. Here come the FaZe fans flying forward. You got to get the job done. Running out of time, running out of chances. This could come down to it. It's Kenny again. Kenny again. Explosive nature of this map. We are alive for a moment more.
Yeah, as good as their nades have been, the double team kill just going to be a massive setback. Atlanta in the midst of doing the near impossible, but only 1 more tick to go. LA taking their time to make this break.
He plays through the bottom side of window. Sim, is he going to be overwhelmed? He is. aBeZy's up next. Here comes the capture. aBeZy trying to fight his way through this one, selling from the outside. Great work from Atlanta. Here comes aBeZy again. Catches the kills. 1v1. Asti stays alive. And so to FaZe.
And they got to cap it. It's also, I mean, it's just a sprint to the hill right now. You got a player taking a full flank for LA, but they are getting picked apart. Atlanta is holding strong.
Final 10 seconds. History will be made once again. Not many folks can do it. Atlanta FaZe proving that they are worth more. Final seconds. No one's there. Get in there. Go, 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 go. After these once again. Go. No, it's done. It's done. Try again. The Thieves break in. And Arsties couldn't get it done again, man. It was so hard the first time round. And this is it. One more round.
A Herculean effort from Atlanta, not good enough. LA on the map that they love, trying to get it done on Berlin. Around a defensive way, that 4 rings to the collection.
Here we go. All you have to do is hold that line, LA Thieves, you're the champs. FaZe, it's time to break in. It's a great start. First segment of B taken care of. Good work, Atlanta.
And Atlanta right now trying to feel things out, and Celium might try to be the guy to open the door because aBeZy piercing his way through the middle of the map, so they're looking for any opportunity they can get to make moves towards A, and might be the start of aBeZy on a 3, but he is by himself. So it is the sole capture on B, but they are doing a hell of a job at just being annoying.
This is a big run. So, gets themselves out of spawn. B is finished. 2 minutes and 21 seconds. 26 lives for Atlanta FaZe to stay alive.
Trying to hold on defense though. LA Thieves, this could be it. A flank coming through for Simp, and tags are coming through, the trades are in, the teamwork from LA on point. So far the defense holds strong.
Stacking up, they're not letting this go. Last man up for FaZe is going to be Celium. Arsties keeps mid-map safe as he can. Oh, I like this reposition. Envoy fighting his way forward. Octane, great coverage. Thieves hand in hand, thick as thieves as they march their way out of the A zone. And they are trying to find it here. Envoy with another big one.
They line up, but it doesn't even matter. The gunny now on point. You try to flank, you get red. Draza trying to dance around with them. Two players fall. Simp is able to pick up the two-piece. That's only to open up the front. No flanks coming through. They're gonna have to force it in through Train.
Guns up. Draza on the side door. Octane watching along. And here comes the streaks from Astis. Early investment, just trying to soften him up as best he can. Doesn't catch a single thing. Here we go. Guns are up. Two through the outside now. Trying to hit the flank. Envoy making the reads. As the final push is now. Can they catch anyone? Trades out. Envoy gets brought down, and now you're on the point.
That's three. Now Draza might be in a situation to just try to catch these spawners. Chip away at these players while your teammates come up on spawn, but that's already one tick through, and Draza, they're already past.
All three are in. All three are in. Second segment gone. Sim now trying to hold it down. Hold the line. Hold it down. LA Thieves are in. The contest is there. Arcee's last man. Wiped off the face of the planet.
One more minute of survival for LA Thieves. They got the information on the cross, but Draza's gonna fall. The pressure in through Train. Selly maybe thinking about working a flank. 50 seconds to go.
12 lives for the LA Thieves. 14, Atlanta FaZe. Selim starting to burn him out. Will him down. It's clean kills. That's the third. Forward you now go. Draza wins a massive gunfight. Can Easy catch him out? Flying, fighting, doing what they can. The point is now available. 35 seconds left. We're in. We're on it. Hold the line now. Abizi trying to find a kill. Gets himself one. The stack is on. As Abizi may have just sealed the deal. The contest. It's still going. Draza somehow does it. Final lives for LA.
Yeah, it's a 4v now. Make it 3v8. 3 players trying to survive. And Atlanta are taking their time. They're setting up the pinch. Abizi on the flank. They get one attempt.
Gotta take their time. Gotta take their chances. B gotta go. 15 seconds. LA Thieves. 3 of them left. Envoy on the flank. Envoy. Oh my word. Into the point we now go. Kenny drops.
It's not over yet.
Not yet. Final round in the control.
And two teams with incredible composure. In a moment like that for Atlanta FaZe, not to jump the gun, to set up the pinch perfectly, to take your time to make the trades. Make no mistake, these guys are on a mission to make this comeback. It'll be Atlanta for offense for this final round. We already know their strategy. Leave Selim over towards Train, just to be annoying. You're happy to take that slow B capture. LA Thieves mostly giving it away. They got to make sure they keep it close, right? Sam working his way through the middle of the map. Atlanta, if they get the one opportunity, you already know they will pounce. But the defense, at least on this A side of the map, so far holding strong.
Tried and true. Selim.
So slippery.
So slippery. Sheds his skin and makes his way in towards the next point. We'll stop the clock on B though. First segment done. Astis now. Spots at least Draza. Might be able to catch a couple more here. This could set up the play, but he has to get these kills quickly.
Well, he's gonna get one.
Okay.
That's two down.
Two
and
down.
this is so many FaZe players surrounding this A point.
Kenny's on point. Octane is straight off spawn. You managed to clean him up for now. A sweet bit of parkour, and Sim has managed to somehow cut the reinforcements straight in half. Draza now making his way out. You take the outside route of fire. You're now going to hit the stairs. Draza gunned. Arcee's alive. First segment gone.
They're trying to set up the flank. It is Envoy trying to set up the flank, but he gets caught. The read is in. You now have to force your way through the front. Kenny and Draza, they're able to pick up a couple. Last man in point.
Yes.
Atlanta FaZe are going to fall.
Sit down. And what a work. As the final bullet from Kenny's gun clicked, I let out an egg. Not over yet. They're going to finish the job on B. And Atlanta FaZe have got 21 lives and 2 minutes. As they have looked so lethal on offense.
Atlanta did it once. They need to do it again. Almost the exact same situation, but the difference now is that bottom side of the map. They might be back in this stranglehold where they are spawning so far away. Plenty of time to work with. And also, keep in mind, LA are massively down on lives. So much time for Atlanta to play TDF.
Atlanta can slay them out. They find those kills, we're good. Envoy and Draza in the feed. Unfortunate timing from Selim. 12 lives for LA Thieves, 14 Atlanta FaZe. A minute 30.
They have to settle down and take their time. They are getting wiped. They are not getting the trades. They have to go for the team push. RCD striking with a pick, and you already got a BZ in position on the flank.
They're making moves. They're making moves. BZ's in. Right where he wants to be. One found on the flank, straight onto the point. He's going to soar, but it's a sneaky move. Drowser goes down. Now we're flying. Now we're cooking with gas. Inside a train cleaned up. Fly. Go, FaZe, go. This is it. Stay alive. Keep the kills coming. Optic through the front. Sip. Can't catch anymore. Oh my God, the petrol! And FaZe, by the hairs on their chinny chins, they huffed and they puffed and they blew the LA Thieves house right down.
One Berlin down, and one Berlin to go for Atlanta. Down but not out, and what a masterclass of a game from aBeZy. The 40 bomb with backs against the wall. Unreal damage from Cell and back-to-back offensive rounds. Atlanta FaZe, they got some fight.
Hey, you gotta say as well, I mean, Sip and aBeZy had such low impact in the first sort of like 3 maps of this finals. And just like that, Tyler Farris doing exactly what he does best, which is be a colossal pain in the arse.
And it was the same story. I mean, he has taken the long route to go on these flanks just to soften the blow up towards Train. But, I mean, if you were thinking about the first round LA had on defense, they lived inside a Train. It never got broken down. In the final 2 rounds, they felt out the way that LA was going to be playing on defense. They let aBeZy be the guy to search and destroy and make that move. He found his target, he delivered, and again, I mean, a 40 bomb in a moment like that. Unreal. That is world champion composure.
We're not done yet. But in control, we close the chapter. And Atlanta FaZe stay alive. Tuscan search and destroy next.
And that Tuscan search and destroy, LA Thieves have beaten Atlanta the past 2 times they have played them. Once a 6-4, once a 6-2, and I mean, aBeZy was just popping off. I think the last time he was on this map went 3-11, so he has gotten shut down before. He's gonna be the player I'm paying a great deal of attention to for Atlanta. If he can have success on Tuscan, that'll be the path for Atlanta.
This is it, another map that Atlanta FaZe sorely need, and it's still tournament point. All here for the LA Thieves. I cannot believe what we are seeing, Chance. Neither can you. Here we go to another quick commercial break. We come back. We're playing Tuscan Search and Destroy. This exciting grand finals continues here in the Galen Center live in Los Angeles.
Amazon Prime members get free games every month and a slew of free content for your favorite games like Call of Duty. Claim yours now at gaming.amazon.com.
We find ourselves staring down the barrel of another search and destroy here, but we're going to Tuscan this time in our grand finals, which is only getting hotter. LA Thieves still maintain the lead as Atlanta FaZe, slowly but surely, one map at a time. They somehow pull out the goods there on building control.
I mean, look, they are trying to work on this comeback. You go to Tuscan S&D, where I know LA Thieves have picked them apart, but they're going to be happy in this game mode. But my cause for concern, and something I'm going to be paying a great deal of attention to, one is FaZe. Got shut down last time these guys played just a few days ago. And then two, the Nades. You know a guy like Selim is going to be top fire. He's going to be top church, living inside those power positions. LA Thieves have spent a great deal working on and talking about the grenades. Looking for those first bloods, looking for those advantages. By way of explosion or by way of gunny, you know they're looking for every little edge.
It was the LA Thieves so long ago that showed us so many incredible nade spots on this very map and mode against this exact team. Atlanta FaZe had absolutely no answer to the precision or frankly the volume of stuff getting thrown their way.
And LA Thieves for S&D as well, they have been loving it throughout stage 4. They were perfect in this tournament in the game mode until they lost on Bocage. Atlanta was the team to first take them down. But to pull it off on Tuscan, not an easy task. In Atlanta, they are playing aggressive. FaZe flying and frying. He was looking to make a move.
Mr. First Bloods.
There it is.
And he gets it. Tried and true. Octane with the back on up. Pick up where his teammate fell. That becomes an open lane now for Atlanta FaZe to play forward. Now, will they account? Oh! What? Well, FaZe, we'll see you later. And we'll make our way forward now. An Envoy. Yeah, he'll take that for free. No problem. That's a bad one. That's 3v2.
Well, now RCD's, I mean, he's been clutch for the 1v3s. Now he's got Sim to help him out, but you talk about a tilt-worthy moment at a time like this.
Shadows. Hold it. Guns it. Astes makes it a 2v2.
And if you clutch this, that all goes away. But the challenge through church, LA Thieves are grouped up together. Sim now trying to chase, but now he gives away his position. You need this 1v2.
Shooters shoot. Simp shot. And now Simp's in trouble. Ah, it's the round. And that's such a tough one. FaZe falling off hurt so bad.
Dude, I mean, look, if your teammates clutch this up, it all goes away. Or hey, maybe it's good vibes. He's got a smile on his face, so a tilt-worthy moment, maybe they can have the resolve.
It's fine.
But you play with clay for too long, and it will get you.
Things are starting to get real hot here in the Galen Center. I mean that literally and figuratively. Thieves with a 1-0 lead thus far. Here we go now. Offensive round for them.
And this might be a square. This happened against Surge, where you actually had FaZe. They just fly through and punch you in the mouth. Welcome to all three. First blood again.
The whole team there, though. You're going to leave Astes on the other side of the map. Again, tried and true. He's going to hold this one down. Anyone makes their way forward. And Envoy is taking his sweet time with the crawl.
And it's all four grouped up together. I mean, how do you make this read? And now, honestly, Atlanta FaZe can pour on the pressure. Go for the trades.
Here we go. Envoy's in. Slide forward. Bad timing. Great trades. Draz is there. Little prattle of gunfire, but you're still a man down. Octane and Draza versus Sim. Astes is selling.
I mean, they're just grouped up. Such like a tight wolf pack roaming around. And now you give away Draza's intel. They send in Sim for the kill, but it's Arcedes that collects. And Octane, no kill there for the 1v3. Tagged up, back down, forced away with no bomb. Atlanta looking to tie up the odds.
Hey, it's not impossible. 30 seconds to go. LaRue cracks a window. And in a moment, he'll be dead. There we go. Atlanta FaZe, tie it up. Textbook FaZe, ruthless. Ruthless aggression with this opening hit.
Yeah, it's just perfect. Knows the timing as well. I mean, again, that is a little bit of information. That is a good play call, and you know his teammates are going to be there for the trade. But 2 rounds in, BZ 2 for 2, and as long as he is staying on the map, he is something fierce.
LA Thieves on defense this time round. See what FaZe do with that bomb in hand. Of course, the first time round, FaZe took a tumble. This time, they're lining it up seemingly perfectly, and they fly through mid. Tags in, let Envoy have it. He's backed on up, but again, this is a lot of mid-map pressure now from the LA Thieves.
They're happy to play the slow game, though. You have Atlanta, they do this all the time, and actually getting grouped up together, it's going to be a P5 hit. Right now, Kenny, the lone man on defense.
Kenny, gun up, son. Here they come. Through the door. Tags are in. He fades away. He doesn't get a single kill, but he doesn't die. Celium, though, will. Here comes the pressure. Thieves hold the line. As fast and furious they go. Atlanta FaZe managed to battle their way through. And they have bloodied and battered 2 members now of the LA Thieves. There's only 2 left.
Oh that's the angle, though. He catches him, and bomb is not down. This could be the ace for Octane in a 1 versus 3, and he knows he's got a guy near bomb.
He's popped dead silence. He's so quiet. He's so sneaky. A BZ tag backed up. Watch for the second player. Once again, Atlanta FaZe. Nerves of steel.
I have never seen a better sign for a team than when you lose the first round because a player falls off the map and they just laugh it off. The resolve, the composure. I mean, they were down 4-0 in this series. Now they are fighting back, and they are fighting with energy, making play calls, hits through P5. The tides have not turned yet, but now they're starting to be the ones to apply that pressure.
And this is a confidence we have not seen from Atlanta FaZe in quite some time. I mean, yesterday. But thus far in this grand finals, they've ripped off 2 maps. They're looking for another.
Again, it is 4 players stacked up in the middle of the map. The opportunity to make moves. I mean, they are trying to gun these players down, but it's aggression on aggression. And Envoy responds. They get the first blood. They get Kenny out past. They got plat control. They got green control. But they lost an Envoy.
Thieves were in for a moment. They've still got pressure on towards B, but here comes the human conga line. Atlanta FaZe. Forward through the bottom side of P5, here they go. They're running this together. Thieves are never going to read this. They're never going to have the guns up in time to take care of all of them. And this is the way Atlanta FaZe are playing it. 1 by 1, holding hands. Well, okay, dead body. He gave it up, but it doesn't seem to matter. Draz is heavily tagged. Here come the remainder of Atlanta FaZe. Play is now on. No going back now. No turning around. Forward, fly, directly on top of that bomb site.
It's just such a tight setup for both of these teams. No flanks coming through. BZ may be thinking about it, and you're hopping off the bomb as well. These feel like they cannot get this plant. They are looking for picks, and they are running out of time, and Octane needs to run for his life.
Okay, BZ, big win. Now you have to beeline across the map, directly towards the A bomb site. Less than 20 seconds. Surely you know this is on. Octane's still playing that back corner.
And he's playing in the safe spot, which means it's tough to clutch for. A BZ looking for the kill, but he gets gunned. 2v2.
2v2, Octane! He springs into life, and now Celium in the 1v2. He's got to bring them both down and defuse the bomb.
And Octane is gone. I mean, you got to go chase, but you're going to have to fly if you're selling, and you're going to be loud while you're doing it. And you're watching the cross, and Octane taking his time.
Taking his time. Draza backs up, 20 seconds now. Celium, check every corner possible. Checks the first. Less than 20 now to go. And Draza into the fight. He'll take a bit of time. He'll make something happen here because, again, he has no idea exactly where this player is. There's 10 seconds remaining on the round, and a little bit of noise may have just given it away.
Unfortunately, an impossible play call for Celium to make, as close as it could be. A hell of a try, but the meta online to on LAN, it is just simply different. And there's a lot more ice on stage than in the crowd, but hey, LA Thieves will take it, tied up 2-2.
The equalizer here. Celium did everything he possibly could. Sim yet to go on the board. 7-3 for a BZ. First blood's been great. Draza now forward. He goes. Concussion won't land.
They're looking for the nades, though. I mean, that was 4 players stacked up for Atlanta, but wherever the nades fell, they came up short. All 8 players alive, and I mean, again, you already see the stack from LA Thieves over towards P5. That has been where they have put on the pressure. That is where Atlanta are leaning once again.
Sim in and out. Tagged up. Runs for it. Heads up play. As the Thieves, they are stacking up towards B together. The 2 towards A, they're going to be relatively safe for a moment. Octane might spot a whole lot here crossing through mid.
If you don't catch the angle, they can run directly underneath. This is what the move they like to make. They back the man out of top, and RCD's and BZ, that's where they pounce.
They're inside. They're now going to make the play. Kenny's now from up top. He might be able to catch something. There's a stun. That's huge now. BZ waiting, patient. This is huge for FaZe. Have they snuck through again? They have! Draza! Beams! Absolutely annihilated. 3v3.
You have a battle going over towards the P5 side of the map as well. The bombs get planted. Octane maybe the first one to jump on it, but they try to hit through mid, and Envoy catches them. That's the man advantage.
Man up. Envoy, check this. Oh! Jesus! RC's now 1v3. Can he do anything here in the round? I'm not sure if he's got a chance. He's got to push out to get towards the bomb, and he can't! I cannot believe it. Celium was the insurance plan. Celium was the man who had to check the bomb from that angle. And Envoy absolutely destroyed him.
And if you clip that, mark it for explicit content. That is unreal.
Nah.
That is pure gunny, pure reaction time, in a hell of a clutch. I mean, just dropping them. 1 round advantage for LA, 3 more to go.
What is boys the round right there?
Oh, this is nade time, by the way. Or this is just run straight through the middle of the map. They have opened up. Envoy flanking.
He's in.
Already.
This is wild. He's in. He's going to plant this bad boy, and he's going to hit the afterburners right in the sim. What's he going to do here? You see the bomb go down. This is awkward. BZ, no way. It's turned on its head. Plot twist. Sim's gunning him. Last man there, Octane, Sim. He's taking a hit or 2. Pressure is on. Octane trying to stay alive. 30 seconds to take him down. An ambitious round from the LA Thieves, but Atlanta FaZe equalized.
It's a moment where you have so many guns up towards the middle of the map. I don't think they threw any stuns over the field side of the map, so they had 0 intel. I think if a single stun connects, Envoy at least throws a shoulder, goes for the peek, or tries to flank, but just a hard counter strat coming through, and Atlanta, again, will absolutely take it. They get the bounce back. Sim gets off the donut. And just trying to keep things close.
Yeah, I mean, Sim goes from a donut to 2 kills on the round. Massive win against Kenny. 3-3. FaZe on offense.
Everybody up through the middle of the map as well. A couple shoulders being thrown. Nades out. They're doing the same thing once again. And you already know Envoy's found himself a corner. Nothing connects, but Atlanta, I'm assuredly, will make this read.
Here we go. He's going to creep his way forward. Will Sim read this? He ain't going to check nothing. Is this happening? He's so close. He can smell him. He can smell him. Trades out. Here comes Draz. Woo, baby, that was close enough. 3v2.
Abizi, though, might have found it. He's got the angle to get through. Abizi going on the flank. It's him versus Draz, and Abizi able to find the kill to even the odds, and he can go and collect that bomb. 2 versus 2. Octane and Kenny. Celium and Abizi.
I think he saw him. I think Celium's been spotted. I cannot confirm that's it.
Oh, hello.
Kenny the hitman flies on through, takes care of business. Now Abizi 1v2, 1v1. Octane last man up. 30 seconds.
And Abizi has 11 kills on a 4 spree. A man on a mission. Dropped a 40 bomb on the Berlin. And time is ticking.
There's the bomb. Has to recover it, and here he goes. Bomb secured. Fast moves now. And Octane, he might be peeking it. He's not seen a single thing just yet. So, oh my word, the timing has just worked out. Incredible. And incredible from Abizi.
He thought he was playing for the kill. So Octane has to approach this situation with 0 intel. He will just be there too late. And Abizi's got that MP40.
Now he goes now. Octane from up high. High ground indeed. And timing once again has gone against him. Unbelievable. This is sensational stuff. And now for the immediate defuse. This is tremendous. And I hope it's not happening.
Ice.
No ice whatsoever.
This crowd has 0 ice.
I think we're now 1-1. And I think we will now ask the crowd in these tense moments when a defuse is coming through to please remain quiet. The players can hear you. Shut up. They do not need nor want your help.
12 kills for Abizi, though. And now the round advantage for Atlanta.
I mean, it's even. 1 round each. No, I mean the crowd.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking of the actual game. And there's a hard hit over towards A. So funnily enough, where Atlanta FaZe on defense last round, like almost triple or 4 stack the outer A. I think Thieves were looking to square up, but nobody's home. No nades connect. Middle of the map control dominated by Atlanta. And Kenny gets caught. The terrors were there.
5 spree for Abizi. And they are running together. This is FaZe. This is what they do. Envoy, gotta go big.
Perfect.
LaRue with a snipe. A silver bullet for these monsters. Will he be able to land anything?
I mean, if you're Atlanta, you know that's Envoy. That is likely to be your bomb carrier, so maybe just grew up together and make plays and move the map. This is what they were doing at the start of this game. No mistakes. They are ready for these trades.
FaZe are still rolling together. Draza can catch one, all good. He'll never get two at the same time, surely not. Sim, spotted. Oh! The fight's not done yet, but here come FaZe. All four of them at full strength. Crushes Octane. Draza manages to get one, but we're making the play. That is the round. Atlanta FaZe. The bounce back is on. Streaks required. Map point.
And Ibiza got shut down by LA last time they played this map. Talk about a man making adjustments. Glide bomb secured, 14-4. I mean, this is two back-to-back maps where he has taken over. That is coordination between the tears for the trades. The Chow's on point, and hey, you got a glide bomb one round away from shutting this game down. And if you get P5 control, you just use it straight away.
Yeah, that's what we're going for. Kenny, here we go. Has he been spotted? No. There's the bullets, though. And it is a storm of gunfire. Envoy on the outside, though. What we call the streaks in now, because you managed to move the Thieves all about. Cold-blooded will protect their presence from that glide bomb. This could be it. Here we go.
Everybody has cold-blooded. How good is his vision? Draza gonna survive. No connection. And Draza making moves in the meantime. Knows he's gonna be invisible. Gets the first blood, gets out.
Basically a UAV that didn't work there. Here comes Draza once again. A shoulder thrown. Coverage. Draza does drop. 3v2.
That is beautiful help. Seldo finds a pick in the meantime. Kenny gets caught. And we've seen Celium in this spot. He has dealt with players all over the map. And he's got Sim clearing out the map for him. I mean, Octane's in the middle of potentially getting flanked.
Whoa.
Shots rang out, the flank is in.
Wait.
There's the kill.
Not over yet. The man on the flank, it's going to be Envoy. Will he time this well? Will he time this great? It's now a 1v1. It's Envoy versus Sim. As once again, they're going to run around one another looking for this, and I think Sim, he is picking up pace. He's hitting speed. 1v1! Envoy does it again! That's the defuse. Thieves stay alive.
And that internal clock is ticking. Gets to the bomb as soon as it gets planted. Knows he didn't go Church Alley. Checks the bottom corners. See he didn't go deep. The only option, he has to be plat side of the map. The timing is perfect. The slide on point.
Look at that.
It doesn't get better than that.
28 HP. He was dead, man. Envoy no stranger to an incredibly tense 1v1. And there's another one to put on the highlight reel.
And look at this. They've shown a couple different looks on the attack right now. RC's the lone man defending the P5 push through. No connection on any of these stuns. Octane also by himself over towards A. So the main ARs. Maybe with a little bit of pressure, but no commitment from either team just yet.
So just waiting for a pick, waiting for an opening kill. And BZ, this angle, he's not going to be easily seen, but he can get picked apart from other positions. That opening fire, yeah, got to get out. Even if it was only a tiny bit of damage. You know the Thieves are going to pounce. And it is still a stalemate.
They're making moves though. Envoy does get spotted, so he's going to be doubling back and forth. Octane by himself,
oh my
dealing
God.
with two, and he takes them down. The trades are in. In a round 11 on the horizon, but Arcades has two 1v3s under his belt. No mistakes made. Throw those snakes. Get to this round 11.
This is it. This
For
is
the
it.
ring.
One more round for the ring. FaZe to stay alive. Here we go. Final round. The gaming center is on its feet. The nerves are there, the tension is in the air. This is it. LA Thieves on offense, Atlanta FaZe defending.
Now what is the play call gonna be? You got FaZe again on the stack on defense. They're looking to be aggressive. Envoy straight through mid.
Straight through mid, once again. No one's seen just yet. Here comes the flank. Draza spotted it, they've double backed. Is it a perfect read? Or will the BZ find that first blood? Here comes the fight. And it may well be Chris Lair. He's picked the nade spot towards the back line.
No nades connect on either side. All that utility burned for nothing. No map control right now on the attack. They're going through P5, and it's Selim in a deep corner of the map.
Thieves are committing. They're going all in. They're going to fly through that doorway. Selim, he is not going to move. He may stay here for as long as it takes, but he could win his team the map. Here comes the plot.
Giving up for free, and you're setting up the pinch. You already know what it's going to be. LA Thieves are going to read it. You got to win the gunfights.
It's a 4v4. Here comes the fight. Selim's the first man in. Trades on behind. Octane wins it. One more man on the flank trying to keep the play going. Shots are there. There is gunfire rattling out all across Tuscan on boy. He's in. He wins it. There's only one man left. And it's done. It's over. Daylight robbery. There are no witnesses, no survivors. The LA Thieves have done it. They have run it up. They are your CDL champions. For the first time in their careers, world champions. 4 rings for those players. I cannot believe it. Against all odds, no one saw this coming. They peaked at the end of the season. They go back to back. That is an unbelievable run.
And they did it in dominant fashion. For a game that has brought us the closest competition we have ever seen in Call of Duty. Back-to-back 5-2 victory. They kept it clean, mistake-free, and the turnaround these guys had. Stuck together, brand new world champions.
From a home crowd here in the Galen Center. A place that has been so kind to the Atlanta FaZe, but commiserations for them. It is another second place. The nightmarish season continues. The LA Thieves, the whole team, everyone's on stage. They're all there, soaking in the moment. They fought so hard to get here. The entire coaching staff, Shane, last minute addition, you name it, they turn it around. Your 2022 champions, the Los Angeles Thieves.
And think about the plays they had to make to get there. Down 5-3, dealing with kill streaks. Envoy brought the strap, started gunning players down, reading the cheeky corners, and perfection in round 11. And I gotta say, Miles, when I saw Kenny walk out with that bandana, I have never been more confident in a team.
Shane, the first European coach, I think, of the ring. First for all of them there on the stage. Of course, Coach J-Cap been here a few times, but man, you cannot even imagine what it must feel like. After the heartache they have endured, after the criticism they have endured throughout the entire season. To close it out like this, against a team like FaZe, and it's poetry in motion. It's pure elation for the LA Thieves, for the fans, for the organization. It could not have been any better for them, Charles.
The accolade is nice, the rings are nice, the money, all of it wonderful. And I know for those guys, they're happy they did it as a team. They did it together. Everything they could have wanted.
It wasn't a team of individuals. It wasn't this superstar lineup. It was a collective squad. The teamwork in the end, just sensational, just unbelievable.
And look at that. What a moment.
Guy Blaze, take it away.
Thank you so much, Miles. Los Angeles, one more time. Give it up for your LA Thieves. Now we give it over to our general manager, Daniel Sai, as he gives out the trophy. Daniel, what you want to say to these guys?
LA, I'm thinking Thieves!
Thank you everyone for joining us here in this arena, and to everyone tuning in from home, we appreciate it. as you help us put a close to this historic 2022 season. I want to give a quick shout out to Atlanta FaZe. They had an excellent season and deserve to be commended. But the winners, that's these hometown heroes. LA, this trophy is staying here. I want to thank and congratulate the LA Thieves organization. I got to start off with Nate Shot. I wish I could bottle up how I'm sure you're feeling right now. Congrats, Matt. Thank you, John Robinson, Courage. That was an amazing intro earlier. I want to shout out the GMs and coaches, Mud Dog, J-Cap, Shane. Amazing job leading these men into battle. And to these 4 players that shouldered so much this year, Octane, Kenny, Envoy, Draza, without a shadow of a doubt, they showed that they're the best team in Call of Duty. And so there's only one more thing to do. I'm proud to announce that the 2022 Call of Duty League champions are the LA Thieves.
All right, let's come in here and let's talk to the squad. You know, when it comes down to it, Draza, come on down for me, man. Draza, come on down. Let me talk to you because I know you're feeling good. Coming out with your first ring, tell me, what does this mean for you?
It's unbelievable. I don't even know what to say, but back to fucking back. Come on. The best in the fucking world. King of fucking LA.
Let's go. And I'm going to move down the line and get between everybody. Envoy, you had a fantastic series right there. You come out with your first ring. How you feeling?
I'm feeling on top of the world, bro. I feel like I haven't had the best champs runs, and I finally did it, man. It's great that we can be here in LA in front of a home crowd, and yeah, I'm too icy.
Too icy, he says. Now, speaking of a man who is hot like fire, give it up for Kenny, everybody. Kylo, Ken, what an entrance here on the stage, and you absolutely slayed out with your entire Call of Duty career. How you feeling right now?
Feeling great. Got back-to-back seconds, so this one just couldn't have happened, but gotta appreciate my teammates because they just hard carried the fuck out of me.
And, you know, when it comes down to, you know, one of your longest standing teammates over here, Octane, a man of few words, but I know this means a lot for you.
I finally won this fucking tournament.
There you go. Now, let's talk to the coaches here. You know, Mud Dog, you know, when it comes down to this squad and this team, you know, how does it feel to be up here?
I mean, it's awesome. These guys are some of my best friends. Like, I love that we've done this, and I just want to thank Nate, John Robinson, my boss Jacob for believing in this team. We've been through some of the lowest of lows, and now we're finally at the highest of highs. So I couldn't be more proud of the squad, and I'm so damn happy, man.
All right, yo, now, no, come on, Nate. Come on in. You know I got you. Yes, you can.
All right, listen. Everybody, I appreciate the support here. Normally, I take the route of humility. At least I try to. But for everybody that doubted Eric, Mud Dog, J-Cap, Draza, Envoy, Kenny, Octane, 90% of y'all told us to drop every single one of them. You called us a friendship org. You said that we were keeping the wrong people around. When you believe in people, you gotta trust them, give them time, and that's exactly what they did. So, I'm not trying to sound like an asshole, but you need to give them their flowers because they deserve it. These guys got more criticism than I've ever seen in competitive Call of Duty history, and they just went back-to-back and won a world championship. So I want to say thank you for everybody that showed out. This is the first time I've ever seen a crowd that was louder than the Optic fan base. We love those guys, but this moment's about LA Thieves. It's about all the employees here, all the creators, and most importantly, the entire coaching staff and players. Thank you, guys.
All right. Now, we still got some more business to get to, and I'm going to bring back Daniel out to help me give the MVP award away.
Is there any doubt who this one's going to? This is going to a vet that's been leading from the front. He had a position change mid-season, has been frying ever since. This postseason MVP is going to Kenny.
You look speechless. How you feel, my guy?
Back-to-back fucking MVPs?
What?
I do this shit. I'm him.
He's here! LA Thieves, get together
My word, what a run this was for the LA Thieves. Just pure elation on everybody's face. And you can just feel it. You can feel what it means to them to walk away with this.
And a tough season from the beginning. You heard Nadeshot say it. They were getting criticized everywhere on all social platforms, saying they needed to make a change. They stick with this roster. They switch Kenny's position. Back-to-back MVPs with 4 wins against FaZe across these last 2 events, solidifying that they are the best team in Vanguard, making a somewhat inconsistent year extremely consistent in a 5-2 victory. An impressive performance, Jay.
Congratulations to LAT. They just came out and played almost flawless Call of Duty. They almost had the 5-0. They let Atlanta FaZe take 2 matches, but you close it out when you need to the most in a 5-2. And I don't know about you guys, but ever since Major 4, watching them play their very first match, how consistent they were as a team, it looks like they figured out the game to the best of their ability. No one else was on their level at that tournament. They continued that on at Champs, and now they're world champions. Finally, 2 of the best players to ever play Call of Duty, Kenny and Octane, get a ring.
I mean, to sum up Nadeshot's incredible speech, take what's not given. That is what LA Thieves did this entire season. I was a big critic of them. Everybody was a big critic of them. They had so many struggles sticking with this squad. Not a single roster change, not even a sub-in. One of the only teams in the league to never have a swap out, and they go back-to-back. And they pull out the best of 9 series against none other than the Atlanta FaZe. Incredible job from the LA Thieves.
Just sensational work. I mean, I've added this team to be able to stick together. We talked about so often about how there could be a move. You know, we entered into multiple different qualifiers talking on if a change could happen with this roster. But as you said, Ali, they stuck it out. One of the only teams to be able to do it this year. Perfect attendance coming into Champs, and now they hold the trophy.
And what else is special is they made some other changes, moving Kenny to an SMG, but also bringing in Shane, giving the team more tools to get better. What happened? You bring in Shane, you give JCap that assistance, they learn how to play search and destroy. That was the biggest difference in this team. Aside from the respawn dominance out of Kenny, it was that search and destroy, which showed up in a big way at Major 4 and Champs.
And I have to do it. I have to make the note. Optic dropped Crim. Crim goes on to win Champs. Optic drops Arcides. He goes on to win Champs. They dropped the Dark Prince. They dropped Envoy. And now he is back-to-back the Vanguard 2022 champion.
And then also with Octane, the storyline, it went from Octane, get him some help, to Octane needs the help, to back-to-back champion and a ring. Impressive.
And imagine if you're Kenny right now, back-to-back MVPs. He is him, man. Ever since he got comfortable in that MP40 role, you could just see the things that he was able to do for this roster. Envoy, he's the guy that's going to be the playmaker. But when you're allowing your Slayer SMG to always be right next to you, always getting the trades, that is when LADs are playing at the best. Straza's always wanted to run an AR. He got the chance to do that. Octane as the main AR, always going to play so damn consistent. But these guys, they just perfected the game when they needed to the most, and now they end the year as the best team in Vanguard.
And it just felt like it all started to come together. You know, we saw shades of it happen throughout the qualifiers, and especially, obviously, the Major 4 qualifiers, what they were able to do. Jay, you talked about it so often. They were playing some of the best COD, even in Search and Destroy, that we've seen all season, and it's wild. Because like we said, going up against the Atlanta FaZe, the first match of their qualifier run, they got 6-0'd in both of those S&Ds. It is wild the turnaround that this team has managed to do, and what they also invested in trying to be as complete as possible.
Absolutely. I mean, you saw the switch around they had in Search and Destroy, the adjustments that they were making even throughout that series on that Tuscan, some of the moves that they were hitting, getting mid-map control, taking it away from the Atlanta FaZe, hitting those gaps. Like, it was beautifully played out of the LA Thieves. The hunger was there, the desire to win, and they put in the work. Where other teams, they made changes and they folded. LA Thieves hold strong.
And even though it was S&D that closed out this best of 9 in that round 11, it was really the respawns from the Los Angeles Thieves. I mean, even at the beginning of the season, they were a disgusting hardpoint team, and near the middle of the season, it dropped off just a bit, and then they pick it back up here, heading into Champs. And to get a little bit more into the nitty-gritty, I think the biggest difference for me to set them apart, not only from the beginning of their hardpoint season, the beginning of their respawn season, into now, is that their communication and the way that they play the map. Obviously, you always want to have knowledge of spawns, but I think LA Thieves took it a level further. They took it to where there are pressure points on the map. You could literally see it at all times. They were communicating and not listening where they were and exactly where the enemy and where they were putting pressure and where they should be spawning up on the map. And that is when LA Thieves would take a run, when they would take that perfect hill and create that gap, even when they were a step behind in the early starts of those respawns. And I think that's really what separated LA Thieves from the rest of the competition.
And they also made this COD feel like a traditional COD towards the end. It was a different viewing experience. Every time you saw this team get into a setup, it was the mini-map awareness, filling in the gaps, pushing up, adding those layers. We haven't seen teams be aware of spawns and play off of it like the LA Thieves, and that's what they were doing in Hardpoint. It was such a different viewing experience watching these guys play than every other team. You saw they'd go up against a team like Atlanta FaZe. Atlanta FaZe absolutely has the talent to mirror the LA Thieves, but it's the system and the structure, which is why they got 4 consecutive wins against them.
And talking about Atlanta FaZe, I just want to take the time out to give them their flowers.
Absolutely.
Like, it's so difficult to play all year long and not get a win, but be very consistent to where you're making multiple grand finals for every single main that you were at, besides one at that New York event. Just the only things that really just take them down is the search and destroys. When you think about Major 1, they could not beat Optic on search and destroy or control. Then you go to Major 2, search and destroy wasn't the best. They go to Major 3 versus Seattle, they're winning their search and destroys, but still the control wasn't there. And when you allow LA Thieves to come in off that winner's bracket side, you saw the way that they were able to control the maps. Gavutsu, Berlin, Gavutsu, and then the Tuscan. Like, you go up 4-0 nice and easy. All you need is one map left if you're LA Thieves, and they make that one look easy. But